reading. We're going to do a Celtic cross and see what's going on for you. Angels, spirits, and guides. Ancestors, archangels, ascended masters, and all that is coming from love and light. Thank you for today. Thank you for the change in scenery with the snow. And thank you for all the people who are going to come and watch this video. All right, Sagittarius, let's see where your energy is right now. Queen of Wands and the Lovers. So I feel like the Lovers is your challenge. Tell me about your higher self here. Okay. Tell me about the root system. Moon. Is that it? Anything else? 6 Cups. Future outcome. Clarity. That's pretty good. Let's see what's going on in your surrounding energy. What's your supporting energy here, Spirit? Queen of Cups. And what you don't see is some kind of decision that you have to make, or someone who's undecided. This is what you don't see. Okay. All right. See what's in your hopes and fears. 2 of Swords, and the most likely outcome here in the distant future. Okay. Bottom of the deck tells me somebody's been shady in some kind of sitch. Could be about love. Lovers is here. Is your challenge. So this right here is what's bothering you. You know what I mean? It's somebody who maybe acted like they don't have value for you, you know? This is about a lesson I want you to know, because the High Priestess here. It could be about a marriage too, somebody that you're married to maybe. It's kind of like you're seeing it one way, and I feel like your higher self wants you to see something or do something a little bit differently. You know what I mean? Like that's what I see at the bottom of the deck. I'm going to go ahead and clarify some of this here. So you are in the Queen of Wands, which is your own energy. It's very powerful. It's confident. It's beautiful. You know your value. You're confident in yourself. And you definitely have some tricks up your sleeve. You know, you're a magic individual. Tell me about this Queen of Wands. Queen of Wands. And you have a big heart that's wide open. You love love, don't you? You're in love with love. The idea of it, what it should feel like. Okay, Sag, I get who you are. Here's your problem. Here's your challenge, is the Lovers, right? So you're sitting here confident and your heart is exploding with love, but here is the problem. Tell me why this is the challenge. Why is the Lovers the challenge? Tell me more about it. You're emotional. You're trying to figure something out. I feel like, you know, I mean, this is a really nice pair. King and Queen Cups are right here. So there's a lot of love in this situation. And I feel like, you know, 4 of Pentacles, I feel like you're talking to Spirit about it. You could be hanging on to it. You want a new beginning with some specific person, huh? You're trying to make it look different or jazz it up a little bit. Like something's got to change here, right? Okay. Still clarifying this. So you're getting clarity on this, right? So this is your challenge. Your challenge is to actually probably surrender this to spirit, like surrender whether you get the new beginning or not. You know what I mean? Like let it go. Let that go and just pour that love that you have on yourself. I feel like release is important here. So we do have this moon coming up, this full moon that's going to help us release like old ideas and shit about ourselves and what we what we think about certain situations. So let's keep going with the reading. This is going to be a good reading, Sagittarius. I can see big movement in what's going on in your world. This is kind of your world, your surroundings, and everything, right? So, all right. So in the past, I'm seeing Page of Cups over here, and that is kind of like a message or like a new beginning or not a yeah a new beginning, doing something new for the first time, um being excited, right? Being excited about love. This could even be talking about this new love, like then where it started, right? So let's see what happens. What do you want to tell me about this new beginning in love for Sag in the past? Can you tell me the story? It ended. Somebody cut it out. Queen of Swords. Okay, so it could have been you. It could have been them. Yeah, it was over. Five of Cups. Somebody's blowing out the candle. I don't need this anymore. Okay, so something started and then it ended. All right. So what I'm seeing is like you're having a problem with this. You can't stop thinking about it, right? And in your root system here, what I'm seeing is the moon and the Six of Cups. So you're crying about this past person, this past situation. And I feel like you do feel love for this person, but I feel like it was very innocent kind of love. You know what I mean? And then something happened that was real and it ended it. You know what I mean? Like, because think about when you first start loving someone, how exciting it is. You know what I mean? It is like that Page of Cups. And then reality hits, like maybe, I don't know, they just do something that just pleases you, right? Or you them and you're like, what? I thought this was love, right? So I feel like you're confused about it. You want clarity on it. Like, how come this didn't go anywhere? It just stopped. And I feel like it's on your mind. And I feel like you're very, very emotional about it. And you don't really know what to do, you know? Okay, so here's what's happening is there's a transformation going on. It could mean that it's telling me like this thing is just over, right? Or it has transformed. I feel like maybe there was somebody maybe that was all in with love and somebody maybe that was just all in with passion. Um, Maybe somebody was guarded about like offering up their heart in this particular relationship, like somebody was all in. I see that, and it very well could have been you, you know. Um, Here is what is happening here. Two of Swords. So in this particular deck, it shows this girl really, really surrendering, you know, and you're saying to yourself, um, Spirit, this ended, and I need to let go of the outcome is what I feel like. And I feel like you've done things like this before. But the thing is, like, this is an important one because the world card is right here. And, we're talking about we're really close to eclipse season. We're March 25th. So what is it, like 4 days away now? So it could be like, this could be your chance to like, because the moon is even here. Look at how perfect this is for a message. It's like really, really time to like surrender. Give it to that moon. Let it go. Let go of the outcome. Like, if someone is supposed to be in your life, it is going to happen. You know what I mean? Like, if you have a soul contract with someone, it'll happen. If it's meant for your best growth, your spiritual plan, it's going to happen. And there's nothing your human can do to to change that. You know what I mean? So I feel like it's really important just to like get out of your head and just say, Spirit, take me away. What's right here in your surrounding energy, the supporting energy, is exactly that, the Queen of Cups. She's come out twice now, and it's in your challenge too, remember? And then here she is over here. And this is about surrendering. And that is what's going to support your growth. You know what I mean? It's that feeling. It's that really that surrender. You know, it's coming out like 4 times. And I think it is going to be, for some reason, it seems like it's a challenge for you to let it go. But I also see, you know, the sword of truth coming in here too, 2 times. You know what I mean? Like clarity. So I feel like you are getting clear, but it is when you surrender. You know what I'm saying? Like, you really have to just say, like, okay, I'm not, and I'm not engaging. You know what I mean? I'm just going to work on myself. I'm going to stop my thoughts about this person. Okay. So let's see. Now, over here in what you don't see coming, it's like this, whether you want to do this or not. You know what I mean? Like, can I change this energy or can't I? It's almost like you're asking yourself, like, if you really, really want to release it or not. So that's why the releasing is your challenge, releasing this relationship and just saying, like, whatever happens, you know, like, let's just get onward and upward from here, you know? So let's see what exactly the clarity is here. What's the clarity that's coming in? What's the clarity that's coming in? Whoops. Why is that Ace of Swords here, Spirit? Oh, wow. You know, I mean, the clarity might come in a message. Like, you know, I just really like, for probably the most important thing I can see here for so far is about this surrender. Like, everything is like, you have to do this in order for, it's like the domino thing. This is the first thing you have to do, is surrender this whole situation. You just have to say to Spirit, like, I I can't like be in my head anymore about this. Please just, whatever happens, happens, you know? So I feel like there's a message coming in, and it's everything. It's just like, it makes your heart explode. Whatever this message is, makes you feel so good. And it's Wheel of Fortune, it's divine timing, and it's what's bringing you clarity. I feel like it could be bringing clarity about what you truly want. Maybe out of a relationship, maybe out of this particular situation, you know? Now, in your fears, what you have is the Two of Swords, which, remember, like, do you see the repeating message yet? Like, you have to surrender this. And you, right here is your fear, is to surrender it. You're afraid to let go of the control. You know what I mean? Like, you're just like, shit, I can't do it. So I feel like you've got a lot of fear around, like, trusting your higher self, trusting source energy, God, whatever you want to call it, you know. But I feel like in this specific instance, it's kind of like eating you up inside, and It isn't good. And so let's look and see what your higher self knows that you don't, right? You've got this King of Swords, you've got the Eight of Swords, the Eight of Wands, and the Nine of Pentacles. So here's what's happening. I feel like, you're definitely, this is your higher self telling you something you don't know about yourself. If you were to get honest with yourself, King of Swords, and really look at maybe this situation and maybe what it's done to you, like the overthinking. I'm not sure why, but I feel like it's just like you were in this like puppy love, and or you were with someone like, I don't know. I think it's you that's in the puppy love, and something happened, and then, and you're overthinking it. Just be honest with yourself. And Spirit is saying, like, once you get the clarity that you need, and it's coming, like, in some kind of a message. Now, as a side note, this king is riding in this card. So I'm wondering if there's something to that for somebody. Like, maybe there's a way for you to, like, work this out on paper, like, really be logical so that you can let it go. Maybe that's part of your full moon ritual process, that you're letting it go. Hi, everybody. I'm so sorry. I'm just not even looking at the chat. I don't even have it on with my other phone, and I can't see it. But I see you guys there. Hi. How's it going? And I'm just working on Sagittarius. So I'm going to do an extended after this and see what's really going on. And so basically what I'm saying is, like, I feel like there's something you need to kind of like work out on paper and with logic. Like, you've got to really get into this like knowing place. Like, King of Swords, they know shit. You know what I mean? And they can make great decisions based on all of that knowledge, as long as all the other shit isn't interfering. You know what I mean? Like that one. Right. So I feel like that's what's happening. And I think while you're working this out, I kind of feel like maybe your higher self is showing you something. Like, maybe you're figuring out on paper while you're, because a lot of times we can channel our higher self through writing. You know what I'm saying? So there's something magic about it. So try it. But what you're doing is you're kind of like putting all your thoughts down, all the ones that are racing and going on and on. Why? But then what happens is another 8 comes in, which is the 8 of Wands. And this 8 is about learning how to manifest. It's about learning how to work with spirit. And I think that, you're so kind of locked into this, whatever is going on here with this person, that, what your higher self is saying is, like, it's a high time that you figure this out. That clarity is coming from you, I think. I do. I think you're figuring it out yourself, and just being very honest with yourself about all the thoughts and everything like that, and what you thought. Now, I'm just going to say, like, for instance, this person could have been kind of like a controlling person, right? And maybe that's what shut it down. Like, you were like, no, or vice versa, or whatever. But I feel like what's happening here is you're trying to manifest, you're getting a clearer picture of what you want. If it's really this person you want, maybe you should write down why. I'm getting like some kind of ringing in my ear. Because I feel like what you're trying to manifest here, what your higher self's telling me that you really want, is you want a relationship that allows you to be there and grow. You don't have to be a silent partner or whatever. You matter in this relationship, and you have your own space to grow. And I think that's what you're kind of like figuring out. Like, the kind of relationship when you're really honest with yourself. Like, you did this for a reason. You cut this person out for a reason, or, it's not there for a reason. And I think, like, maybe the whole thing is about you surrendering, because as soon as you surrender, I mean, everything like starts changing. And the outcome here is you full on manifesting your own transformation into the Emperor. You know what I mean? Emperor. Yeah. You're transforming that yourself because you're learning about it. Your higher self is teaching you about it, maybe during a writing exercise, you know. But I see you doing a ritual here to really transform yourself into the Emperor. You know what? You're sitting here realizing like what you want. You want to be in control of your life. Sure, you want to share it with somebody, but you want somebody that's going to allow you to grow and be yourself and not like rule over you. You know what I mean? So I think even though you're afraid to like surrender this situation, I don't know what's, you know, happening. Like, I'm not saying you're going to get back together with this person or whatever. I'm just saying I see you in the future. Like, this whole thing has really helped you figure yourself out, and you are a completely different person here. You know what I mean? This is pretty cool. So I think like this, all this overthinking and shit, let's clarify what it is. See if we can get, hang on. Let me get this yin yang deck because it's kind of like, I don't know. I want to see what the Eight of Swords is though. What are you overthinking? Okay. It's during all this overthinking, like, I mean, it's during all of that, like King of Swords energy, like you're writing down your questions, you're talking to your higher self, you're waiting for the answers are coming, you're writing them, and before you know it, you realize what you want. It is a very exciting time to get all that clarity, you know what I mean? Wheel of Fortune. You start your own new Nine of Cups here. You know, like maybe what you want has changed. I'm going to ask this romance deck, like, what is it? What is it that they want up here? Show me. Higher self of Sagittarius. Show me in one card what kind of romance thing. You want somebody that maybe is going to, like, have similar beliefs as you. Like, I feel like that's important to you. And I think, like, this could be for somebody who's actually, like, really gonna, like, surrender this and then move on with their life. Maybe it's saying, like, you're gonna need to look for them in like-minded places. Like, if you do yoga, go to a yoga studio, you know, or whatever. You're a painter, go to, I don't know, somewhere where you can meet people that are like you know. You need some people that are like-minded. Just put that out there to the universe because I feel like you're manifesting it. I feel like it's coming in. But I do feel like there's, I mean, this 10 of, tell me what are you manifesting in this? What kind of transformation? Tell me about it. Tell me what you're letting go. Tell me what you're letting go up here. Regret. You're letting go of regret about something that just didn't last, something that fizzled out. You're not regretting it anymore. That's how come you're owning your power, because when you release, like what's at the bottom of the deck, when you release and like let go of this, which is like most of the reading here, I feel like you're just off and running into a new life, new person, new information. So that's what I've got for you guys. I hope you like the reading. I'm sorry I didn't even look at this. Sometimes there are such mean people on here, and you know, it really fucks me up. I just want you to know, like, it really fucks up my flow. And and then I can't remember what I was saying. My human starts taking over is what's really happening. You know what I mean? So, I don't know. The other day it happened again, and I was like, I'm just going to stop it. I'm not even going to look at what you guys are saying. But I'll look at it now that I'm done. See what I mean? Like, oh, it's held for review. It's just nasty. Like dirty shit. Like, what the fuck? You know what I mean? I did a happy birthday reading for. Anyway. Okay. All right. Well, thank you guys for coming. Thanks for liking, sharing, and subscribing. I hope you enjoyed the content. I'm gonna go into an extended now. There's a link down below. It's a little join button. If you'd like to look at the extended readings, it's there. So I'll see you over there maybe. Love you guys.